Hello again. My name is Steph Plant. I'm a Montessori teacher, a singer-songwriter, and a children's book author and illustrator. And today I'm going to sing you some songs on YouTube. For this week's video, I decided I wanted to share with you some very special songs that I wrote for a special person in my life. And that is my baby. Did you know that I'm a mama? I have my own baby, my son, Rendon. He's almost 2 years old, so he's not so much a tiny baby anymore. He's what we would call a toddler. And at the end of this video, right before I sing a goodbye song with my dog Clovey, I'm going to bring Rendon in the room and sit him on my lap so that you can meet him. But before I bring him in the room, I wanted to sing you some songs about why babies are so important and why I love my baby. And I might wonder if you might have babies in your life that you love or that you take care of or that you know. Maybe you have a baby brother or a sister, or maybe you have a baby cousin or a baby in your neighborhood. Did you know that every single person was once a baby? I was a baby. I was so tiny, and I grew and grew and grew, and now I'm a grown-up. Once upon a time, you were a baby, and your parents held you, and they would feed you and cuddle you, and they took good care of you because now you're older, and someday you're going to keep growing and growing and turn into a grown-up like me. Here's a picture of me when I was a baby. I was a pretty cute baby. I had chubby cheeks, and I had big brown eyes, and I didn't have much hair. Soon enough, I grew a little more hair, and I grew a little taller. Here's a picture of me when I was a little bit older. I loved to eat, and I loved animals, and I loved being outside, and I was a friendly baby. Here's another picture of me when I was just a little bit older. Every day I would grow and learn, and my legs would get longer, my hands would get bigger, my mind would have more big ideas, and I grew and grew until I was an older child, and soon enough, I kept growing until I was a grown-up. Now here's a picture of me when I was growing my own baby. You can see the bump on my tummy. Inside that bump was my baby Rendon. I didn't know his name yet. I didn't even know what he was going to look like, but I knew I loved him. And I knew I was going to do my best to take good care of him. And here's a picture of my baby the day he was born. Look how precious and tiny he was. I'd like to share a special song with you that I wrote when I was pregnant with my baby. Back when he was tucked away deep inside of that big bump, I would grab this banjo and I would push it up against the bump so that he could hear the sounds and so that he could hear my voice as I was singing to him and telling him how much I loved him already, even though I didn't know what he looked like. I cared about him already so much that I wanted to sing a song for him. And I'm going to share that song with you today. All the way down, secret seed safe, sleeping in my stomach. Oh, And that's the song I wrote for baby Rendon back when he was just a little germinating embryo inside where it was dark and warm, and he didn't know what I looked like yet. He hadn't even breathed any air yet. He hadn't eaten any food. He didn't know what his daddy looked like yet. But he would know soon enough, because after he was born, we took good care of him. And every day, we would try to do all the things we could to be good and gentle parents so that we could show him that he was safe and loved. And we would feed him. And when he was really little, he just drank milk. And babies need only liquid for a long time. Some babies drink formula, and some babies drink mother's milk. And for a long time, that's the only thing he ate. But soon enough, we started introducing regular foods. And when we first started eating foods with him, we would treat him to some mangoes. We would treat him to some avocados, fruits that are soft. You know why? Because little babies don't have teeth yet. They just have pink, soft gums. And so if you give them foods that they have to chew up, they don't know how. And so you have to give them soft foods. So I would give him maybe some porridge and some avocados and some bananas and mangoes. And then sooner or later, I introduced little bits of rice and pasta and things like that. He loves eating. But I will tell you, he's a bit of a messy baby when he eats. Here's a picture of Rendon when he got a little messy with some blueberries. He's such a cute baby, and I love watching him eat because he's experimenting and trying out new foods. And sometimes it gets everywhere, but it's okay because I can always clean it up, and he needs to feel the food, and he needs to smell the food and taste the food. And even if it's on all over his hands and clothes, it's okay with me. He makes a big mess, and then we clean it up, and he's okay. But I was having fun one day when he was eating, and I decided to write him a song that I'm going to play for you, and it's called Messy Baby. It's a song that I play on the guitar. Messy, messy baby, eating your oatmeal, getting it on your face. Messy, messy baby, eating your oatmeal, getting it all over the place. Messy, messy baby, eating your oatmeal, getting it on your clothes. Messy, messy baby, eating your oatmeal, there's even some on your nose. Messy, messy baby, eating your mangoes, getting them on your face. Messy, messy baby, eating your mangoes, getting them all over the place. Messy, messy baby, eating your mangoes, getting them on your hands. Messy, messy baby, eating your mangoes, mama understands. Messy, messy baby, eating your noodles, getting them on your face. Messy, messy baby, eating your noodles, getting them all over the place. Messy, messy baby, eating your noodles, getting them everywhere. Messy, messy baby, eating your noodles, there's even some in your hair. There's even some on your chair. You're getting them everywhere. And that's when I say, let's clean you up, baby. So I have a different instrument I'd like to share with you today. Since we're talking about babies, I thought you might like to see a really teeny tiny cute instrument. And I have it on my lap right here. Oh, it almost looks like a little baby guitar. It's not a guitar though. It's a ukulele. Ukulele. A ukulele is similar to a guitar. It looks so much like a guitar. It's got that curvy body shape. circular sound hole, a neck, a head, strings pulled tight, but it's a lot smaller than a guitar, and it has a different number of strings. So remember how a guitar had 6 strings? A ukulele, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 strings on a ukulele. And I'm going to use this cute little instrument to play you a cute little song. This is a song that a lot of grown-ups sing to their babies as a lullaby. And if you know it, sing along. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Cute. And the day that Rendon was born, his daddy, my husband Micah, whispered in his tiny, tiny brand new ear, "Welcome, baby. You are safe and loved." And that made me very inspired to write this song for my baby. I am here for you. You are safe with me, and I'll take care of you. You are loved by me. You're so delicate and tiny. I'll speak softly, I'll be kind. And if you are feeling fussy, you can cry, and I won't mind. I am here for you. You are safe with me, and I'll take care of you. You are loved by me. You guys want to meet my baby now? There she is. Rendon, can you look at the camera and say hi? Hi. Hi. Oh, this is Rendon. He's almost 2 years old. He's a big boy. And he's so much fun to play with. And he's so much fun for me to be his mommy. Can you wave? Oh. Hi. Oh, thank you, baby. He's a friendly boy. I love him. Thank you for watching this video. I enjoyed singing my special songs for you. And now I'm going to say goodbye. But not without my sweet puppy. Clovey, come here. Come jump on my lap. Jump, jump. Come on. Good girl. There's Clovey. You ready to sing, Clovey? You are so